Alright, let me ask you a question. Look around. Why do some people seem like they're playing a different game? Like nothing shakes them. They face down fear, laugh at failure, and just keep marching forward while everyone else is frozen, making excuses. It's like they have a hidden gear, an invisible shield. What makes them different? It's not born, it's built. A mind so strong, so resilient, it feels almost unnerving to those who haven't forged their own. And most people, they never even try. They avoid the work, stay comfortable, and then wonder why life feels so overwhelmingly hard. But that ends for you today. Because right now, we're going to unlock the secrets. We're going to lay the foundation for a mental fortress inside your head. Look, this isn't some quick-hit motivation or fake hype. This is about getting real, building the kind of mental strength that actually helps you show up when things suck. The kind that kicks in when you'd usually shut down. If you're serious about that, let's get into it. Here's the first brutal truth you have to confront. Life is not designed for your comfort. The idea that things should be easy? That's a fantasy keeping you weak. Think about anyone who's achieved anything extraordinary. They didn't get there lounging on a sofa. They got there by wrestling with difficulty, getting knocked down, and standing back up again and again. Your mind? It's the ultimate muscle. And like any muscle, it only grows through brutal resistance. If you constantly choose the path of least effort, if you shrink away from what's hard, your mind stays soft, flabby. When life hits hard, and it will, most people fold. But what if you saw things differently? What if every challenge wasn't a reason to give up, but a chance to get stronger? Every setback becomes part of your training. The real shift happens when you stop thinking of struggle as something that's holding you back and start seeing it as part of what makes you stronger. And here's the thing. Mental toughness doesn't come from some big, life-changing moment. It's built in the small stuff. The little choices you make every day when no one's watching. It's not about doing something huge once. It's about showing up consistently, even when it's boring, uncomfortable, or inconvenient. First, embrace discomfort voluntarily. I'm talking about something as simple as a cold shower in the morning. You don't like it? Perfect. Do it. Starting your day by willingly doing something difficult trains your discipline muscle right out of the gate. It's not about the cold. It's about proving you can make yourself do what needs to be done.
Guys, look at this experience. Look, freezing, minus 20. And now what I have in my front. Look, cold, -2. A little bit more often and more often.
Second, move your body. Your body and mind are more connected than most people realize. When you feel physically weak, it's a lot easier to feel mentally off too. But when you start building your strength, something shifts. You think clearer. You feel more capable. You trust yourself more. And one more thing, make time for stillness. Even just 10 minutes. In a world that's always yelling at you to move faster, slowing down on purpose is powerful. It's not easy, but it's worth it. This trains your ability to remain centered amidst chaos, to observe your thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. Finally, intentionally seek out something hard to do every single day. It could be pushing yourself through an extra set when your body screams stop, having a difficult conversation you've been avoiding, or simply refusing to hit the snooze button. The principle is this. By choosing hardship on your terms, you inoculate yourself against the inevitable hardships that life throws at you. Consistently engaging in these small, deliberate acts builds an internal locus of control that is the bedrock of mental toughness. Building strength also means shedding the weight holding you down. There are habits you need to eliminate ruthlessly if you want to become mentally tough. Stop the endless cycle of complaining. What does it achieve? Nothing but cementing your position as a victim. Complaining expends energy that could be used to change your situation or, if you can't change it, to accept it and move forward. Choose action or acceptance, but stop lingering in the swamp of grievance. Stop chasing comfort as your primary goal. Your comfort zone might feel good, but you don't grow there. If you want to get better, you've got to push yourself. That means doing stuff that's uncomfortable, maybe even scary. But that's the point. Growth lives right at the edge of what you think you can handle. It's not easy, but that discomfort is exactly where the progress lives. And for the love of everything, stop making excuses. Excuses are the chains that bind you to mediocrity. They sound reasonable, they feel protective, but they are lies you tell yourself to avoid doing the work. The stark reality is, you almost always have a choice. Choose the choice that makes you stronger, better. Mentally strong individuals are not emotionless. They simply refuse to be ruled by their emotions. They understand how to navigate the turbulent seas of feeling without capsizing their ship. The most powerful technique here is breathtakingly simple. Pause before you react. When anger flares, when fear grips you, when overwhelm crashes down, your immediate impulse is to react. Stop, just for a moment. Take a deep breath. Count to 3. In that brief pause, you snatch back control. You create a space between the stimulus and your response. In that space lies your power. Emotions are fleeting states, like waves passing through you. You can't command the tide, but you can absolutely learn how to ride the wave without being consumed by it. The ability to maintain composure and deliberate action when everything inside you is screaming panic is a hallmark of an unbreakable mind. Failure. Most people run screaming from it, viewing it as the ultimate condemnation. But the mentally strong? They see it as tuition. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of how you get there. Every time you mess up, get rejected, or hit a wall, that's not the end. It's just feedback. It's how you figure out what needs to change and what to do better next time. Think of any truly great person you admire. Their history is littered with failures. They failed more times than many people even attempt anything hard. Failure only gains power over you if you let it convince you to quit. So when you fall, and you will, don't let the inner critic tear you down. Analyze, adjust, and move forward. If you're not failing, you're not pushing hard enough. Finally, let's address the seductive illusion, motivation. It feels fantastic when it's here. It gets you started, but it is a fickle, unreliable visitor. Relying on motivation to achieve anything significant is like building a house on sand. There will be days, many of them, when you feel absolutely zero desire to do the hard work. You'll feel tired, discouraged, bored. If your action is contingent on feeling motivated, you will build nothing of substance. What endures? What is the engine of real, sustained achievement? Discipline. Discipline is the quiet, unwavering commitment to doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Waking up when the alarm screams. Showing up to train when your body aches. Saying no to distractions when your mind craves ease. It's not glamorous, it's not always exciting, but it is the engine of transformation. You don't need to feel like building an unbreakable mind. You just need to do the things that build it. Discipline isn't about being a robot. It's about building profound self-trust. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that your word to yourself means something. That self-trust is the true bedrock of unshakable confidence. Discipline isn't just a key. It's the master key to unlocking your full potential. You don't have to become some mythical figure overnight. You don't need perfection. You just need to make the choice. The choice to stop drifting. The choice to stop making excuses. The choice to start showing up for yourself, consistently, even when it's hard. The choice to become the person you know, deep down, you are capable of being. Because that stronger, more resilient version of you, they aren't waiting for luck or a special feeling. They are built by the choices you make right now. Here's where the path diverges. You can let the feeling of this video fade. Go back to the familiar patterns of comfort and complaint and remain exactly where you are. Or you can take the first step, however small, towards building that mind that stares down challenges without flinching. That mind that is forged in fire. That mind is so strong, it leaves no room for doubt or weakness. That mind that simply refuses to break. The choice is yours, right now. Step up and claim your power. If this message resonated with you, if it lit a fire, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you are truly committed to this journey, to building that unbreakable spirit, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.